Hello, Boston. So let me pull up a chair and chat with you guys. Okay, a little low, a little low. Hey guys, I think this is what I'm gonna have to do because I need to sit for a second. This is not a good angle. Okay, let me get on the floor. So I didn't vlog as per usual, worst vlogger ever, but I am in Boston now. I've had an entire day here and have not said anything to you guys. I did take away a bunch of clips from the conference I went to. I went to Drift's Hypergrowth conference and this was my first time going, and honestly highly recommend it. It was so good. It was so much more impressive than I thought it was going to be totally honest with you. I mean, I saw Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx. I saw Rubio, the founder of Away. Shoot, what was his name? I followed him on Twitter. I can't remember right now. So I'm gonna, maybe tomorrow or later when I get home, gonna kind of walk through some of the things that I learned from the conference. That would be kind of fun and maybe hopefully pretty helpful to you guys. But I am so tired. I flew in, my flight left Detroit at 5:30, so I woke up at 2:30 this morning and it is now like 6 o'clock. Like the day is starting to catch up with me. So I'm staying in this beautiful hotel room. I'll show you around a little bit in the Back Bay, and I realized that there's a By Chloe here in Boston, which I didn't realize, which I've been wanting to go to forever. I was gonna probably go there for my next New York trip, but it's only about a 15-minute walk away, so I think I'm gonna give it a try. I'm just gonna put on a t-shirt because of course the one day that I wear a white t-shirt, I never do this, I got chocolate on my shirt, and I ate chocolate like first thing when I ate a Kind bar, like within the first 2 hours of being there. So that means that I had this all day, and yeah. But here's my view. It's pretty cute. She cute, you know? I mean, I got a nice view of a Barnes & Noble, but then there's this like big tower. What is this? This is really tall. Yeah, so it seems like there's like a lot of people walking around, so I'm gonna give it a try. I think it's just straight down this way for like 15 minutes. Here's my room. I've already made it a little bit of a mess, but I'll walk in. 2 beds. That was all that they had left, so whatever. And a little table, TV, bar. You know, nothing too special, but it's pretty roomy for like a city and pretty cute. Ooh, this bathroom's actually pretty cute, except for that giant stain right there. But freshening up and getting food. Okay, so I'm back in my room and I thought I would show you what I got at Primark. I ended up eating at By Chloe, which it was pretty good. It wasn't like the best veggie burger that I've ever had, but it definitely was a healthier version. Like normally I'll go to like Shake Shack or something, or like there's this place we go in Detroit called Brome, like, and it's definitely not as healthy. So I enjoyed it. I'm gonna try the cupcake in a second. I got it to go. It's probably gross because I like went shopping for 2 hours after, so let me actually stick that in the fridge for a second. So this might not be the most exciting vlog of mine that you've ever watched. Fair warning. You know, it's hard when you travel alone because there's only so much that I can record, and I'm literally only here for a day. Did I even tell you guys why I'm here? Yeah, it's for a conference. I'm leaving tomorrow. So I got this. I'll explain why in a second, but it was only 20 bucks from Primark and I thought it was really cute. This is like a nice weekend bag, or, you know, night bag. I got a super cute plain black sweater. I got it in a large. It's super simple, but I never have like plain black sweaters in the winter time and it drives me nuts. I also got this thing. I think I'm gonna wear it tomorrow, so I'll show you. It's kind of different. It's kind of like Western inspired corduroy button up. So I'm gonna wear it tomorrow with this outfit basically. I didn't bring pajamas, so I got a pair of little jogger pants so I can wear them to bed tonight, and also just working from home and things like that. I also got this robe. It's kind of hard to see it because it's like It's like the silky material. I just have really been wanting a robe. I don't have one, just for, you know, doing my makeup, lounging around. I got a new wallet. I'm using this like little kid wallet right now, and I really love using really tiny small wallets like this. So got that for $5. And then lastly, I saw this in a YouTuber's video. They're these little cleansing towels slash mitts, and you're supposedly able to just take off all your makeup with just water in these things. So they're, you know, a lot more environmentally friendly, even though this is fast fashion, so kind of defeats the purpose, but I thought I would give them a shot because that is something that I'm trying to do. So I legitimately only brought this bag for the whole trip. Like I said, I'm only staying really one and a half days. I'm kind of re-wearing these jeans and things like that. Yeah, and I packed super efficiently. Since I knew that I was going to shop, I was like, well, I'm either gonna need to buy a bag there or bring an extra bag, and I did both, and I got one at the conference too. So anyway, I'm gonna try to fit everything together, pack everything up, get my outfit ready for tomorrow, and I'm just gonna chill for the night. Got a little bit of work as always that I need to do, but then after that I'm just gonna watch some TV, lay in bed, eat my cupcake. All you guys know how it is.
It's the season premiere of The View, and hot topics are back on the table.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? We are currently investigating the cause of the alarm.
Okay, you're currently balancing on a coffee cup, and I'm onto my second cup, and I'm letting my phone charge for about 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to head out. I discovered there's like a huge mall right across the street from my hotel, so I am gonna go eat lunch at Cheesecake Factory, which is kind of basic. I kind of have a rule where when I travel, I don't like to go to chain restaurants. Here's another one, Au Bon Pain, but we don't have Au Bon Pain in Detroit. Anyway, it's convenient. I'm gonna have to carry my luggage over there. You know, I feel like they're gonna be used to that since it's right across from the hotel. Anyway, I just created a quick little LinkedIn and Twitter video and tagged a bunch of the speakers and tagged Drift Hypergrowth. And yeah, I thought now would be a good time to just chat about some of the things that I learned from Hypergrowth. So there were so many amazing presenters. I'm not gonna get hung up on their names. I'll put it up on the screen because I'm really bad with names, but one of the first ones who really resonated with me was Danny Meyer. He is the CEO, maybe the CEO, founder, I don't know. He's definitely the founder of Shake Shack, Union Hospitality Group, some other restaurants in New York that are like kind of more classy, high-end restaurants I've never been to. But if you know me, you know that I love Shake Shack, so I was actually really excited to see him. And his talk was so good. He talked a lot about hospitality, and it was so funny because 2 days ago, was it 2 days ago, Norris and I went to Shake Shack. It was Labor Day on the actual holiday, and it was packed in there because Detroit has this big jazz fest downtown, so the city like swells so much. It was crazy. And the lady, I went up, ordered, and I have a weird order from Shake Shack. I order a grilled cheese on a gluten-free bun with pickle and tomato, and they always get really confused by the gluten-free part. She took my order like boom, boom, boom. She was like, thank you so much, have a great day. Like, she was just so nice. It's the little things, right? She didn't do anything crazy. She didn't give me a discount or anything, but she was just so nice to me, and I was shocked because it was so busy. And anyway, so it was just, you know, serendipitous that Danny Meyer was at this conference because he was talking about just that, about how customer experience, like, a lot of people when he first started his career were telling him, cater to the investors, you know, like, do with the investors, make them happy and your business is going to be happy. And he really went for a little bit of both. So he said 49% performance, so how the business is actually performing, you know, financially and all that. And then 51% about hospitality. So it's those little things. He knows that, you know, you can get a burger anywhere in America, but you come to Shake Shack because you get that vibe, and that was really great. He also talked about growth, and well, it's called Hypergrowth, so of course he talked about growth, and how he didn't open his second restaurant. Oh, I'm gonna get this wrong. It was either 10 years, it might have been more. It was a long time. He took a really long time to scale, and then Shake Shack even took a few years at least to open a second restaurant. So you know, a lot of times people are pushing this like hyper growth, you know, on us, but it might be, it's good to like get your formula down, get it right, and then scale.
Point of view, all of us with our businesses, that's our baseball glove. We're the people holding it in our hand. But that baseball glove has to become ultimately a dialogue with our customers, because ultimately the business has to be of use to them.
Another person that I liked, who else talked that I really liked? Oh gosh, I'm gonna really mess up her name because I keep forgetting it. It's gonna be right here on the screen. She's a professor at Harvard Business School. Incredible. She had me shook. I think she was definitely a fan favorite because I saw a lot of tweets about her. She basically studies media and celebrities, and she teaches courses at Harvard Business School about that. She also teaches courses to like athletes and celebrities and executives looking to start businesses and things like that. And her whole thing, I mean, there were so many good takeaways. I mean, she opened up her whole presentation with, I'm gonna put the slide up on the screen for verbatim, but it's something like creative work is a winner takes all thing. So if you notice, there's only one Beyonce, there's only one Casey Neistat, there's only one Gary Vaynerchuk. Like, yes, there are other people in their field, there's other R&B singers, other vloggers, whatever, but like, you know, those are like the best of the best in their respected fields. And she basically gave this formula for how they do it. One of the things that really spoke to me was being a multi-hyphenate. And a multi-hyphenate is somebody who does multiple things. So a singer, producer, an actor, director, a, you know, athlete, entrepreneur, like whatever. And it was funny, again, another like serendipitous moment for me, because I was just thinking, like before I came to this conference, I'm like, what do I tell people that I do? Because yes, I own a digital marketing company. I started as a social media manager. I can't in good confidence like say that's the only thing I do anymore, because some of my highest paying contracts, I'm recording videos for them. So I'm on-air talent. I am a producer. I am producing those videos. I am editing, like I'm doing podcast editing. I'm doing, like, there's so many different things that I do. And then, sorry about the lighting, it just got so sunny. I do coaching and courses and YouTube, like, and I'm like, where do I even begin? So usually I just tell people like, oh, I'm in marketing, or I'm a digital marketer, or a content creator. I don't know, like, and I was getting a little frustrated by that, because I'm like, is that like unprofessional that I do so many things? And I think her talk really made me feel like, okay, maybe I'm doing it right, you know? I mean, sure, maybe I can narrow some things down for sure, but that was really inspiring to me. She also talked about taking big risks. You know, Beyonce is not risk averse. LeBron James, not risk averse. Ooh, one thing about LeBron, she talked about, he does a lot of equity deals. So, and this is funny, again, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Because like a few weeks ago, I was talking to the startup who wanted to work with me, and they were talking about equity. I've been offered equity with my clients before, and I've actually never taken it because I was too risk averse. I was like, you know, am I actually gonna get paid? Anyway, LeBron, I think she said he made $70 million or something like that from Beats when Beats headphones was acquired by Apple because of an equity deal. So something to think about for my like influencers, creators out there. Might be something to consider.
And that was one big blockbuster bet, right? No upfront advertising for this thing, but we're gonna make videos for every song that's on the album. That greatly increases the cost, obviously. We're gonna make sure that people have to buy the full album. They can't buy individual singles. This was a really, really big blockbuster bet. And if you closely analyze Beyonce's career over the last few years, she's taken that idea of focusing and not being afraid to really take control and make big bets. I think she's taken that to even greater heights.
Oh, there was the CEO of digitalmarketer.com. He talked about email as being like what we should focus on right now. He was like, email is everything, basically. And this is something that I've been thinking about doing for a while, is basically using my email list as like a blog post. And I actually did it the other day, and it was really successful. My open rate was really high. My click-through rate was really high. He also showed this graph about Facebook reach. And I mean, I knew this, but like Facebook organic reach has dwindled so much. So you really got to get creative, and email is one of those things that hasn't been affected so much. Can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head, but he does Facebook ads, and he was like, has anybody seen one of my ads? And I was like, no. And then he played it and I was like, yes, I've seen your pre-roll ads on YouTube. He made us pair up with a partner, people we don't know usually, in my case at least, and do like dramatic improv readings of Velcro It Sucks or something like that. Velcro, I don't know. I'm gonna play mine. They're so embarrassing. But anyway, I made a friend sitting next to me. He was super nice. He was from Vancouver. Hi, if you're watching. The last two, I think, were Jen from Away. She's the co-founder of Away, like the luggage brand. Lots of good stuff there. I mean, one of the quotes that sticks out in my mind is she said, you know, if it's not something that people would talk about to their friends over dinner, is it really worth doing? And I'm like, that's a really good barometer, you know, to have for your work or for what you do.
Whether that was, you know, dropping out of a supply chain program to go have like a forever internship at Johnson & Johnson, or leaving that to go tweet for food trucks, which is a literal job that I had for months to pay the bills. It didn't actually pay any bills, but we got paid in tacos. Or what did I do after that? Oh, and then I started working for a digital agency, and then I for the first time I had like a real job, and I left to go work for a glasses startup in New York, and everyone was like, what are you doing? Like selling glasses online, like are you crazy? And obviously when you look back, it's like, okay, that's fine. That glasses startup ended up being Warby Parker. That digital agency actually got me working on like these incredible clients. Dropping out of school led me to all of that, so. Yeah, she talked about taking risks, you know. She made strategic risks in her career and ended up being the founder of Away. And then lastly was Sara Blakely and her husband. Sorry, don't remember his name. Their talk was pretty interesting. One of the key takeaways I took from her, she's the founder of Spanx, by the way, inventor and founder of Spanx, the, you know, undergarment thing. One of the things that she said was just the power of not caring what other people think. She didn't tell anybody about Spanx until she had been working on it for a year. I mean, she told manufacturers, she told, you know, the people who needed to know, but she didn't ask for her parents' approval or her friends' approval on it, because she knew that they were going to be like, what, you know, okay, like, what is this crazy idea? Like, get a real job, you know? And I think that's really powerful.
I'm redirecting my life. And I went home and I wrote down a list of what I'm good at in the positive column and strengths, and I saw sales, and I thought, okay, well, what is it about sales that I'm good at? And it led me to the fact that I like to offer people things that they may not know they need, and then really makes a difference for them. And I wrote down in my journal that night, I'm going to invent a product that I can sell to millions of people that will make them feel good. And then I looked up in the air in my apartment and I said, I'm ready for the idea. If you give it to me, I won't squander it. And 2 years later, I cut the feet out of control top pantyhose one night to wear white pants to a party and not have a panty line or anything show. Because guys, you're out there in the audience, I don't know how many of you struggle with what to wear under white pants. But it's a legit problem that we have.
So anyway, I hope you liked this little recap. I hope it wasn't too boring. I'm gonna head out now to the Cheesecake Factory, to the airport, get some work done. I gotta send this email through before I go get lunch, and that's my Boston trip. I've had a great time. It's been 10 years since I've been here, and it's just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, as I remember it, so